Microsoft and Xbox just showed off some of the most impressive graphics and technology in gaming. And I'm not just talking about Hellblade 2 gameplay showing that blew everyone's mind. I'm also talking about the Matrix Unreal Engine 5 demo that has everyone questioning reality. Let's get into how both of these showcases proves that Xbox is at the forefront of gaming technology, with the Coalition and Ninja Theory showing what the Xbox Series X and PC gaming can truly do. Let's get into this. Hey, what's up everyone? Thanks for stopping by and checking out the video. Remember to hit that subscribe button and that like button. The support is greatly appreciated. And if you want to be notified on future content, hit that small little bell icon. And if you want to go that extra mile to support the channel, hit that join button. Okay, enough of that because there's a lot to talk about here. We just had the Game Awards where we saw some amazing game reveals, and to be honest, I feel like this event had some of the biggest announcements of the year for gamers. We saw so many games that it was almost overwhelming. Yet at the core of all of this, the next generation technology showed what we all wanted to see. For the first time this generation, I feel like the games being shown could only be done on this generation of hardware. That the technology behind these games truly is using the crazy specs behind the Xbox Series X, but also the PlayStation 5. Not to mention the PC components that are out there also. And at the center of all of this, it wasn't the PlayStation 5 and their first-party studios. No, it was the Xbox studios bringing out some of the most impressive demos we've ever seen. The first one being the Matrix Awakens experience that was powered by the Unreal Engine 5 that's been in the news for the last couple of years. And we've talked about the Unreal Engine 5 before. We've seen tech demos, graphical showpieces, and everything in between. Yet now Epic has taken it a step further with this new Matrix Awakens demo. This truly shocked the gaming world because we as gamers could download this and play it ourselves as much as we wanted. But do you want to know what's even more impressive? It's the fact that an Xbox first-party studio helped Epic optimize and create this for the Xbox Series X. That studio is none other than the Coalition, who I have to say have created some of the best looking games I've ever seen. I recently played Gears 5 Hivebusters and that game was insane looking, both on the Series X and the PC. The game just ran flawlessly, and if we remember a few months ago, they put out another tech video talking about Unreal Engine 5 and showing off the technology and facial animations for their new kit. But now with this Matrix demo, they are able to show us the foundation they put forth in this new engine, something that's talked about right here. One of those partners was the Coalition, the studio behind the Gears series, who have been working with Unreal Engine for many years now. With that experience under their collective belt, the team set out to support development of the project. While Epic created the demo, the Coalition got involved helping to refine and optimize their version, having previously worked with Epic on UE4 support for the Xbox Series X. We worked with Epic on the initial Unreal Engine 4 support for Xbox Series X when the new console was revealed back in March 2020, says Kate Rayner, studio technical director at the Coalition. We later shipped a native update to Gears 5 on Xbox Series XS that added visual enhancements like SSGI, increased material and texture details, and pushed our 4K real-time cinematics to 60 frames, all while boosting multiplayer to support a 120 frames per second performance mode. Through this, we learned how to optimize for that hardware to push visual and performance. Not sure if anyone has had the privilege of playing Gears 5 on the Series X while it's fully optimized for that console. I have to say, it's a marvel to look at because the tech team over at the Coalition are Unreal Engine wizards. They know how to make a great looking game. But it's more than that. The animations, textures, gameplay, and everything in between looks like one of the best looking games in the industry. That's something that the Coalition takes pride in. They want to make the best looking and performing games around. And if it shows with Gears 5, and it really shows with games like Gears Tactics, either way, they were one of the biggest partners with Epic when this Matrix demo was being made, like they say right here. When Epic reached out in 2021, the Coalition had been working with Unreal Engine 5 Early Access for almost a year. The team had been collaborating and providing feedback to Epic about their experiences with UE5, which especially helped to push it forward for the Xbox Series X and S and Windows PCs. With their track record of creating games that are technical showcases for Unreal and Xbox, along with their collaboration and early experience with UE5, the Coalition was positioned well to jump in and help optimize optimize and polish the Matrix Awakens, an Unreal Engine 5 experience with Epic. This is something I don't think a lot of people pay attention to. The partnerships that Xbox has created not only within their first-party studios, but with third-party partners they have outside of Xbox, companies like Epic that have a world-renowned development tool that helps make massive gaming experiences. And if you pay attention, it shows that the Coalition doesn't just concentrate on the Series X and S consoles, but they also help Epic with the Windows PC optimization. This is something that I've experienced firsthand when I played Gears Hivebusters on the PC earlier this year. The Coalition made the PC version just as good as they did with the Xbox Series X version. That's pretty hard for a developer to do, making a game that runs almost flawless on 2 platforms, yet the Coalition has done just that, which brings me to what they did for the Matrix demo. Here's what was said. So what exactly did the team at the Coalition do? A primary focus for them was on memory and performance optimizations to fully take advantage of both Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, because the experience features an incredibly large and dense world with a staggering amount of content. The first step was working on memory optimization. In that area, they worked with Epic to ensure the assets in the demo were set up to fully leverage virtual texture streaming and nanite wherever possible, and turned internal memory systems, especially on the Xbox Series S, to ensure it all fit in the memory. On the performance optimization side, the teams made some threading improvements to improve utilization of the CPU cores. They also made some Xbox ray tracing optimizations, resulting in performance wins of about 0.5 ms. Finally, they enabled vertical sync tuning to ensure a stable FPS throughout the experience. Now, I know that's a whole lot of tech talk, which isn't always the best thing to talk about when it comes to games, but to be honest, it's something that helps us gamers get better performing games, not to mention just plain better games. So for me, this sounds like the Coalition has really been digging in deep, doing something not a lot of developers do, which is optimize their engines to make the most up-to-date games. This is something we've just talked about when it comes to Halo Infinite. If we remember, this article just came out talking about 343 Industries having something called tech debt, which means they didn't update their code on their existing game engines. This causes future problems that will hurt them in the long run. The Coalition seems to be doing the complete opposite of this. They're taking already up-to-date code and are updating it even sooner, so they can truly optimize their games to be the best performing and best looking games on the Unreal Engine 5 platform. This will not only push the Series X console forward, but also the first-party developers and Xbox making games with the same engine. To me, this shows that the Coalition and Xbox are trying to show what the Series X and PC games they make can really do. They want to be at the forefront of all of this technology, which is something Rainer, the technical director at the Coalition, says right here. Unreal Engine 5 has continued to improve from the early access version over the last several months, both in terms of performance and quality. The Matrix Awakens and Unreal Engine 5 experience is an excellent example of all of UE5 systems coming together to make something special and noticeably next-gen, says Rainer. Most of all, it really got us excited for the potential of ray tracing for shadows and lumen nanite at scale with virtual shadow maps and the new world partition system tying it all together. With these technical advances, it's never been a better time to be a gamer. I have to fully agree with this, because after seeing this demo, I have to say that these next generation systems are going to give us some truly amazing experiences. And after seeing the Game Awards, I have to say, so many games there look truly next generation. Suicide Squad, Hellblade 2, and of course, this new Matrix demo, all showing us gamers that this generation is just getting underway. I can't wait to see what 2022 brings us, and I truly can't wait to see what the Coalition and all these Xbox studios bring us, because they're not the only ones working with UE5. We know inXile's working with UE5. We know a bunch of other studios within Xbox are using the Coalition as that foundation to help them make better games with this new engine that Epic has created with the Coalition's help. It's pretty awesome to see, and I think it's going to be insane as we get into the next generation, because that's where we really are right now, is these next generation only games are going to start coming out, and I'm all for it, because after seeing this demo, after seeing all those gameplay trailers that we saw at Game Awards, I am so down to play all of them. But enough of what I think about all this. Tell me what you think. Were you impressed with the Matrix Awakens demo? Is the Coalition the best studio at Xbox behind Playground Games? What other studios making top-notch games like Gears 5? Will we see even more studios using Unreal Engine 5 after seeing this demo? Is Xbox going to outperform the PS5 when it comes to graphic fidelity? What games have you most excited for 2022 and Xbox? Go down below and let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button and that like button to support us out the channel more than you know. And give me a follow on Twitter at Zalker87. I'm always on there talking games and sharing my latest videos. Plus, I love interacting with everyone there, so get on Twitter and let's talk about gaming. Also, follow me on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is Zalker87, just like my channel name. See what games I'm playing, and let's compete in achievements for the month. So right now, you guessed it, I'm playing Halo Infinite, the campaign. I don't care what anybody says. It's one of the best campaigns I've ever seen from Halo. It's truly starting to become my game of the year. I know that seems kind of hyperbolic, but I've put in about 22 hours into the game, and I'm not even near being done. I'm doing every single marker on the map. I'm having a bunch of fun doing it because you know what? I feel like I'm truly Master Chief. They can't get rid of the grappling hook anymore. It's changed the game. I love flying around on the Wasp. I love jumping around. I love taking over bases, taking out targets, and you know what? The story has me engrossed, and I'm only about 50% through the story, and I have 22 hours in this game. I absolutely adore it. I think the 343 Industries pulled this off. They made one of the best games I've had in the Halo experience, and you know what? I think everybody should check it out because it is truly one of the best games of 2021 and also one of the biggest. So go check it out. It's on Game Pass. It's on Xbox, PC, wherever you play it. Just play Halo's campaign because I thought it was better than the multiplayer, and I absolutely love the multiplayer. But let me know what you're playing. Are you playing something on your Xbox, your PS5? Are you playing Halo, or are you on your PC playing something? Let me know down below because that's what we're here for. It's to talk games. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, enjoy your gaming. Later.